Hello, Maths Legends. We're going to be looking at converting measurements today, in particular looking at thousands and the words milli and kilo.
All right, gents, when we're looking at the metric system, it's all built upon a decimal system, and in particular looking at groups of 1,000. So if you actually have a look at the length, the mass, and the capacity here, these are all of the different conversions that we make between different measurements are all 1,000 times. So 1,000 millimeters equals 1 meter. 1,000 meters equal 1 kilometer. Mass, 1 milligram. If you multiply that by 1,000 equals 1 gram. If you multiply that by 1,000, it would go 1 kilogram. And if you multiply that by 1,000, it gets to 1 ton. And the same with capacity, moving from milliliter to litre. 1,000 milliliters is 1 litre. Now, the only time that this doesn't happen is in length. And because we use length measurements all the time, we actually have some different measurements to make sure that it's a bit easier to measure different lengths of different objects, especially smaller objects. So you can see down below that 1 millimeter is equivalent, if you have 10 millimeters, is equivalent to 1 centimeter, and if you have 100 centimeters, it is equivalent to 1 meter. Now, you're going to need to know these rules when we move into the next part of this activity, because it's going to help us to be able to convert between different measurements. Looking at the first one here, here's one that we can practice. It says 500 meters is equal to how many kilometers? Now, the first thing I'm going to do here is try to think how many meters equal a kilometer. So I'm having a look here, and I know that 1,000 meters equal 1 kilometer. Knowing that now, I can say, right, well, I have 5,000 meters. So if I have 5,000 meters, that means I have 5 lots of 1,000. So I would have 5 kilometers. Looking at the second one, it says that I have 750 milliliters. How many liters? So I know straight away that 1,000 milliliters is equal to 1 liter. Now, if I have a look at this, I know that I haven't quite got enough to make 1 liter. So if I actually have a look at that, I've actually got 0.75. Now, you'd know that I could put a 0 on the end and have 0.750 liters. I want you to stop the video now, and I want you to try the next two for me, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the answers. All right, gents, hopefully that weren't too hard and we can check them out. It asks about grams to kilograms. So I know 1,000 grams is equal to 1 kilogram. And if that's the case, well, I have 2,375. That means I have 2.375 kilograms. On the next one, I have 1,000 kilograms is equal to a ton. So I have 4,500 kilograms. So that is 4.5 tons. And the last one, I have 115 centimeters equals a meter. I know that 100 centimeters equal 1 meter. So if that's the case, I have 100. So I have 1.15 meters. Gents, little quick maths joke right to finish us off again today. Why is the maths textbook always sad? And that's because it has so many problems.